Caring people have already called, but you still have time to go to your phone right now. So why don't you do it? Why don't you do it right now? Don't put it off. Call now. Put yourself among the hundreds of concerned people right here in the London area who've already decided to care and to give. Some child is going to have a brighter future because you care. And you can start with a pledge right now of $10, $15, $25. So go to your phone. The numbers are on your screen for all of the areas, and you can call through with your pledge right now. Stevie Ray Vaughan did some great guitar work. That should be good for a pledge or so. What do you think, Michael D.?
You bet. You know, I saw him. I was telling everybody, Jim, I saw him in a club down in Mobile.
Numbers on your screen, $10, $25, $50. Well, let's find out now what's happening back on the phones at the celebrity phones. Here's Michael again.
Thanks very much, Jim. We're with the people from the Rotoract Club of University of Western Ontario. We've got 2 people busy on the phone. We need 5 people busy on the phone. Here's Chris Aldred. Chris, you want that phone ringing. That's why you're here, right?
Yes, that's certainly why I'm here, and I don't know why it's not ringing. There's somebody out there who wants to phone me, so phone, please.
Very well said. Beth Lucking, you're in the same position, right? You want that phone to ring.
I certainly would like it to ring, and I'm here to challenge everyone at Brescia College to call in and get your pledges in.
All the girls at Brescia, come on.
All the girls
Get
at
it together. And finally, we have Bill Bodie. Is it Bodie or Body?
It's Bodie.
Bodie. All right, Bill, any message for the people out there that aren't calling your phone right now?
I'd like to challenge all the people who work at Wendell Holmes Bookstore and Robert Holmes to call in tonight.
By the way, speaking of Wendell Holmes, I was trying to get a rhyming dictionary, so when you go back in there, would you tell him I still need one? Now back to Jim Swan.
All right. And if you don't get the dictionary, we'll try and help you out here tonight, Michael. The ability to communicate, whether it's in rhyme or whatever, to express our feelings is one that a lot of us take for granted. But you know, there are children who, through accident or birth defect, do not have that ability to communicate. Communication for them takes a very special effort, patience, understanding, and some very, very expensive equipment. Won't you please go to your phone right now and help us ensure that every Easter Seal child has the right to express joy with, perhaps, the bliss symbols. They can express sadness, frustration, or hope, each in their very own special way. So make that call right now. Phone in your pledge for a child right here at home. The numbers are on your screen. If you're in the Woodstock area, there is a number there that you can call for the Woodstock region. We have placed a call out to Graham Lowe's, who is manning the phones over in the Woodstock headquarters right now. Good evening, Graham.
Good evening.
I don't know whether evening is the right word or not. Perhaps we should be saying good morning.
Oh, it is good morning now in Woodstock.
Graham, I hope they're keeping you busy over there.
Yes, we've been pretty busy all evening.
Can you give us a few names of some of the people that have made pledges in the Woodstock region?
Yes, I could. The Woodstock Rotary Club started the campaign off with $1,000, and there's many in $100 feed ingredients from Princeton, Ontario. Douglas Watson from Woodstock for $50.
Well, I know the people in the Woodstock area, that's where I went to school, are going to do as well. Let's check the tote board and see what it all comes to right now, Graham.
$1,927.
So we're just about $22 behind on our tote board. $1,927, Graham. We'll be checking with you to find out how things are going, and I hope our good friends in the Woodstock area keep it up. Right now, let's check the celebrity phones. Here again is Michael.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Jim. Back with the gang from the Rotoract Club, University of Western Ontario. And Allison Dobson, just before you get to your challenge, could you tell me what the Rotoract Club is?
Yeah, we're a volunteer service club on campus, and we're involved with the London Rotary Club.
Oh, terrific. Okay, and you have a challenge here.
We have a challenge from our club to the Volunteer Service Bureau on campus for any member to donate at least $5.
Now, that would make an awful lot of money if all those people came through, wouldn't
I hope so.
All right, thank you. I'm going to go, back to Jim.
All right, and we're back here, and what are we going to do? We're going to say goodbye right now. Don't forget you can use your Visa, your MasterCard, or your American Express to honor your pledge of $10, $15, or $20. And don't forget that Mother's has an extra special treat for you. If you give $15, Mother's will give you a $5 off voucher that will be honored up until the 20th of June. Now to Toronto. Busy, these folks from the Garage Complex and the rest of it, and make your pledges right now to Easter Seals for $10, $15, $25. Help disabled children. Why don't you call right now with your pledge? As a matter of fact, Michael's over at the celebrity phones. Let's see how busy he can be.
Okay, thanks very much. Thank you very much, Jim. We're with the Rotoract Club, University of Western Ontario, and Bill Bodie, you have a challenge.
Yes, we have a challenge from the Kitchener-Waterloo Elk Club going out to the Sarnia and the Glencoe Elk Clubs for $250.
$250. That's quite a challenge. Let's get those phones ringing. The number to call, 434-4511. And Beth Lucking, you have something to say to the girls at Brescia.
I certainly do. Hi, Lisa. I know you're all out there watching, so call on in and bring in your pledges.
What she's trying to say, girls, is she asked you that about 10, 15 minutes ago, and you haven't responded, and she's sitting here, and she wants you to call, 433-4511. Girls of Brescia, do it. How are you doing? Could be better if the phone was ringing, right? Let's get that phone ringing. Okay, Bill Watson, I got my mic cord cut here. Bill, you have something you want to pass along?
Yeah, I'd like to make a challenge to all the Western students to give a bit to a good charity. It's a good cause.
That's a great one. As we've been saying all night long, these kids just need this money to help them gain more independence. All right, back to Jim on the VIP phones. Jim?
All right, we have these people not quite as busy as we'd like to see them, and as we said, we have just a few more minutes before 2 o'clock, and we'd really like to see the phones start to ring. Margaret Lau has some interesting challenges, though, that have come through in the last little while. Margaret?
Yes, we got a Bill Watson over there challenging the university students, but as you all know, university students usually are pretty poor. So we would like to challenge the university community, that means the staff, that means the faculty, to donate some money to Easter Seals. Thank you.
All right, and this fellow here is a soccer referee. All right, there should be some soccer players out there who Tim should be able to come through with some pledges. Tim Sloan.
Thanks, Jim. Once again with the gang from the Rotoract Club, University of Western Ontario. Ed Holstern, you have something to pass along.
Yes, a few minutes ago I received a $250 pledge from the Kitchener-Waterloo Elks Lodge.
Way to go, Elks Lodge.
And they told me that if they received any kind of recognition, we could expect another donation tomorrow.
Fantastic. That's the spirit.
I've also got a donation from Ken Wilson from Dutton, Ontario, of a pledge of $25. He challenges any former student from the years 1956 to 1958 in Bright, Ontario. And that's a challenge.
Okay, he's must be from my era. Keith Brennan, what have you got here? You got a challenge.
Yes, I have a challenge to all the athletes watching our broadcast, and I'd like to see them give some money to the crippled children, I guess.
Yep, we sure would appreciate that. Now back to Jim Swan at Central.
I'd like to tell you about the children that you can help, and the children you can help who are born with a cleft lip or a cleft palate. Their treatment involves teamwork, assessment, and counseling, pediatric dentistry, plastic surgery, and speech therapy. And all of this is provided in London at the Thames Valley Children's Centre and in Kitchener-Waterloo at the Rotary Centre. But it's the orthodontia portion of the work where we need your donations. This isn't covered by OHIP, and it can cost anywhere from
Yes, we just had a pledge for $20 from Patty and Sean Brown of London.
Thanks very much, Patty and Sean. I'm going to move on down now to our lower level and see what's going on here. Well, that's Marie. She's on the phone. Bill, how are we doing?
We're just doing great. We're getting a lot of people calling in, and I like the money coming in.
All right, 433-4511. And Chris, you still look like the Maytag repairman here.
Yeah, I have, actually, Roman upstairs gave me a challenge for, he'd put $10 in that fishbowl over there if I said, may I go the dog face and banana patch on TV. So there's another $10.
There's $10. We'll take it any way we can. And Beth, are the girls responding from Brescia?
I haven't heard a thing yet, Lisa. Where are you?
Girls from, the girls from Brescia are usually so good about these sort of things, too.
I really
And you're sitting here giving of your time, and the girls don't have the decency to give you a call here. And you're embarrassed you want that phone to ring.
This phone is ringing. It was ringing.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
Brescia came through. All right, and Bill's on the telephone, and we still have the Maytag repairman waiting here. And let's run over to Jim Swan. Jim, how you making out over there?
Well, our VIP people, of course, have phones that you can phone in and talk to these people directly. We've had a couple of grand people from down the garage way, from the garage complex, Christina Fanson and Donna Cairns. This is a mother and daughter team that we wanted you to keep extra busy, and you can phone them right now and make them smile even more than they are right now by phoning in. Thanks very much for helping us out tonight. Pardon? Your challenge? You got a challenge? Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to challenge all the janitors in London and the surrounding areas to donate $5 or more.
All right, there you are. So let's have those phones ringing right now. There are VIP phones ringing right now. Looks like you've got a call, Christina, and Mother Donna has a call coming in as well. Okay, and in the center we have a student from the university, Julie Kudo. Thanks very much for coming in, Julie. Do you have any interesting pledges?
I'd like to challenge all the high schools out in London to pledge 5.
Pledges a little earlier. Thank you, Margaret Lau, for being with us tonight. We want to thank Michael D., who's been with us right from the beginning of our telecast when we went on the air at 7 o'clock. Now, Michael D. is going to be here again tomorrow during the closing hours. Now, Michael has a hit record out right now that you may know about called Oh Carol, and we're hoping we're going to prime him up to sing that song for us if you will call through with pledges. So be around with us tomorrow when Michael D. joins us once more here at the Superthon. Thanks very much for a great time tonight, Michael, so far. And I hope that we get some pledges so that you can sing Oh Carol for us
I'll sing it
tomorrow.
If they call in the money, I'll sing.
All right. So don't, as a matter of fact, we're hearing a little bit of it right now. Don't forget that you can use your MasterCard, your Visa, or your American Express card to honor your pledges. Now, we'll be off the air from 2 o'clock till 6, but the network from the Toronto will be taking your